Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another VoD review. In this one, it might look a little funky. You see some shit on the side of the screen, or it shows like the characters and all that. This is from a scrim I did with a team. Let's just say their average SR is around Diamond, and my team is kind of just a group of friends. Our average SR is probably like mid-masters, I'd say. They kind of just want to scrim us because, like, first thing a higher ranked team, I guess, helps them. It's kind of like the weighted training or the weighted clothing method from Dragon Ball Z, where like you wear weighted clothing and once you take it off, you're a beast. That's kind of the idea behind this. You verse a very high rated team, and then once you go back down to your actual rank, the things feel much easier. So that's kind of their thinking, and I'm just gonna be reviewing one of their players because he has for VoD review. Snarky Wizard on McCree. I think he's around Diamond. So first of all, I'm real quick. If anyone wants a VoD review, let me know in the description. Join my Discord and message me either in general chat or just PM me. My DMs are open. All that being said, let's get to the VoD review. We've been running dive a lot in these scrims, and you guys are playing very split. Why don't I like this positioning? We are allowed to say, alright, you can farm the enemies are maybe 3 split top right, 3 split top left, and we could dive whichever section we want. So, you know, the Zen, the Hanzo, and the Hog, or the McCree, Mercy, Sigma, whichever one we chose to dive would have died. Because we're going to have 6 people really hardly influencing the fight. You guys are only going to have, what's it called? Only going to have 3, really. So, like, positioning over here, I mean, Numbani is just a popular dive map. I don't really like positioning split for my team.
Get it done. Enemies in our orbit.
You're waiting really long to Sonic Arrow. I don't like that. Whatever. It's like this whole time. I don't know if you know where our team comp is, but again, we're running dive. Dive is weak to poke, and you're just kind of AFK in the high ground, not really doing anything, not shooting anything. Like with against dive, you kind of want to be poking, just to stop. Like, how to describe it? If you don't poke us, we're gonna get to the fight with every resource we want, every ability, every fucking ounce of health. But if you start poking us, you'll get small charge. Might take our abilities out, might take our health away, blah blah blah. So, just be poking. You have the damages for a reason, you know. Again, because you guys are so separated, we just really 5 of us dive, and then even Zen, you know, Zen's getting discords on shit. Fucking 5 of us are just in there in your team, and again, because you're separated, we're allowed to do that. I'm not going to talk too much about the mechanics. Am I teabagging you? Hold on. Oh, okay, I'm not teabagging. I'm chasing Mercy. Sorry. I thought it was teabagging. That would be toxic of me. Anyway. Like I said, against dive, play close together, play to peel for each other, have your teammates peel for you, etc. I want to take this duel. However, you get your team come back with you, so that's good. Why wouldn't I take this duel? You have a team really close come back from spawn, so, you know, kind of just play near them. So that was really good. I'm happy with the way you played that. That was really good. Like, you saw him waste the Wraith form, and you didn't just run into him mindlessly. So, walking just into, like, so you're close range against 2 projectile characters, the Pharah and the Zen. You kind of want to respect them at that range, because I can't really draw you a chart, but let me explain to you. From like 0 to 5 meters away, hold on. From 0 to 5 meters away, you can flashbang any squishy and kill them. From maybe like 5 and onwards, your shots will be easy to hit, but so the enemy projectile shots, you know, because they're close, they don't have to like lead very far, and your strafing isn't going to be as effective. So playing from that range as McCree, not the best. You really want to stay farther away against the Pharah. You might not kill her from far, but you start hitting me with 3-4 shots, I'm gonna back down. I'm gonna go like low to the ground and shit like that. But you play really close like that, and it makes projectiles much easier to hit. So Zen and I were able to do work there. Let's see, come back to spawn. Alright. This is a big thing. I'm just gonna make this one of like the big issues of this whole VoD review. Don't force the maximum fire rate. If you don't know what I mean by that, I feel like you are left clicking as much as possible, or as often as McCree allows you to. You're left clicking, left clicking, left clicking. When instead, you should just be lining up your shots and left clicking when you think your cursor is on the target. Yeah, I feel like you're doing a lot of this. I feel like you're doing that, clicking ASAP, clicking ASAP, clicking ASAP. Like you're doing a lot of flicking and shooting when it's fucking up your aim. And instead you should take up more time to line your shots. Whether that means you have to track them, I mean, that might not be ideal for McCree, but I think it would be better for you. So, definitely try to shoot a little slower. Especially when there's no attention on you. Let me just go back real quick. So here, there's no one looking at you. There's no attention on you. Reaper's looking at you, but from this range, he's dealing fucking 10 damage, and you're dealing 70. Take your time. You can stand still. You can line up your shots. You don't have to spam WASD if there's no attention on you. Like I explained this to you while watching a bronze player's VoD, and the same rings true to you. If there's no attention on you, you don't have to strafe for no reason. Yeah, that might be fucking up your aim. Now, finding out when there isn't attention on you, that's the hard part. But there you could recognize there's no real danger, no real threat to you. You don't have to strafe.
It ain't my time.
In case you're wondering what that barrage was, I was swapping. Far on third point is nasty. I don't like it. I like the way you're going around these corners, by the way. You're keeping a long, like a big distance, so that Reaper who was over there, it's not like you'll meet him this close. You come around the corner, you're gonna meet him from this close, and that's your effective range on his. So I'm really happy with that. All right, against tanks, I think you should track more with McCree. It might sound weird, just I think you should track more. Like I said, I feel like you're doing a lot of flicking, and it's making your aim just weird. I mean, you hit your shots there. This, I don't like this. This might have worked. I don't know if it does. I don't like it. Your tanks are busy in the backline, right? Your tanks are over here, right? Dealing with shit back here. And you just walk into the middle of the enemy team. A McCree with a Discord headshot. How much damage does that do? 140 plus 14 plus 14. Hold up. 140 plus 42. 182 damage on a headshot plus his Mercenary might throw in a damage boost. You don't really want to fuck with that. You don't want to Deadeye without a shield. Unless you're going for like a crazy flank or something. Then those are kind of acceptable. But this, just fucking holding this shit down by yourself, don't like it. Now, I think you die here. I think you should die here. Okay, yeah, good. You could have just oh crap. You could have very easily turned around, helped your team with the very easy like 6v2 duel, but instead you try to help Cart, and that was a bad deal. And one thing I am going to say, here it's fine, but throughout the game, you are doing a lot of... You throw your flashbang out a lot, and that makes you a very susceptible dive target, and it also makes your team very susceptible because you don't have much to peel. So just be a little more stingy with the flashbang. You don't always have to use it on the ball, because most of the time you're not killing him, Most of the time you're just getting our ball is getting your cooldowns out, and we're capitalizing on that fact. So try to be more stingy with your cooldown. Just poke ball down with 70 damage, and that should be enough a lot of the time. Poorly played by me there. You hear all this shooting going on. You could just, Now, maybe I'm being biased because I have the, I wish I could turn off the red outlines. But you could come over here and just, ask your Mercy to come with you, take some shots, and then go back down. It's a great way to get ult charge in between fights and nobody third point. It's not like our Winston or our ball would burst you down, especially if you had a Mercy with you. You should be okay and have enough time to escape.
Thank you kindly.
I don't like this. Alright. So your team needs help, right? Your team needs help with the Winston. You're shooting the mines when you could be doing, you could be shooting that shield and kind of fucking the Winston up right after. I don't really recommend wasting the shield, what's it called? The left shift, the left clicks on the mines. You could just be helping your team. The small thing. I think I die here. Yeah. Poorly played by me there. I like that. Good roll. You're kind of caught out in the open here. Good job making it back to cover. Damn. That is just a McCree specific thing. Gotta learn the range of the flashbang. Then here, I like what you were doing. You were focusing who your team was focusing. You know, focusing who's in the ultimate, etc. That was good. Look at this beast of a McCree player. Holy, look at this legend. Alright. I'm sorry. We're gonna... Whoa, wait, whoa. You shifted your attention away from the right side, and I don't like that. Because damage was to McCree. And a Zenyatta charging right clicks. Like, I wouldn't shift my attention away from that unless I'm going to break LOS of it. So, you know, maybe go back here. You're going to have to make me overextend to push you. Or you go over here to push the ball, and you use this thing to break LOS of the McCree. But shifting your attention away from long-range damage is not really a great idea if you're going to stand in their LOS. It looks like you guys are kind of letting us line up our dives. I would suggest if you watch this before your scrim today and you're gonna talk to your team, tell them to kind of poke us out before our dives, push us a little bit. Just don't let us get the engages that we want. You know what I mean? Make it hard for us. Make it hard for our tanks to set up so that they can't just go and take all the attention in the world and then, you know, DPS go in and do whatever they want. Alright, let's go do attack. What do you end up playing on attack? McCree? Lit. I like reviewing McCree, it's honestly fun. It's like a good mixture of mechanics and general, like, awareness, game sense. He's a good mixture. So here you see we have Ball, Hog, Soldier, and Mercy. Okay. You hear the Reaper. Good kill. I'm liking what I see so far. I would have tried to stun that Reaper. Like, sure, you probably wouldn't have been able to get as many shots on him as you would like to, just because, you know, there's an Ana over there that would be sleeping you, as she does right now, or at least pressuring you. But you would have maybe helped your team and made it much easier for Teddy to survive there. That's why I would have stunned my Reaper. So, I'm trying to... There's like a difference between spam stunning a Ball and spam stunning a Reaper. It's the fact that Reaper has 250 HP and Ball has 600 plus whatever he gets from adaptive shields. Plus Reaper can be headshot. Stunning Reaper a lot of the time is going to be much more effective than stunning a Ball because it's going to result in a kill. Stunning a Ball is going to result in stopping his momentum. See? It's good damage though. So your tanks were like right behind you and ended up pushing up. Kind of an issue. Oh, Hog is down here by himself. But yeah, you pushed in front of your tanks there. That was kind of a big issue. I think it's because you're not on the same page as them. I think you have to, specifically Snarky Wizard, have to play more around your tanks. Whenever you thinking, should I engage? Am I doing the right thing? Turn around, check where your tanks are. If they're close, just wait for them. Damn, I do at 6 HP. I should have shot you one more time. Also, this is kind of not really a you thing, kind of a team thing in general. You guys let us do goofy shit like this a lot. Like, set up behind you guys in weird positions on the map. Like, we were here the whole time. We were chilling here. And you guys just, you don't really check this kind of stuff. I would suggest checking this kind of stuff, making sure the area you're walking through isn't, like, seeded with us. You know what I mean? And then we just walk out. And again, wasting flashbang on a ball is gonna leave you very vulnerable. This is why we end up focusing you most of the time. And here you don't die. But, you know, this is why we end up focusing you, is because you waste flashbang very willy-nilly. Shots on McCree. Wasting ball, again, willy-nilly. Bad. There. So the Ana is suspended midair. You could be standing still. The Hog is dead. The Reaper is in your back line. He's really far away, so we'll consider him dead. There's not going to be a lot of pressure on you. Aren't you guys mid? No, wait. Yeah, you guys are mid-trance. I mean, it's back here. Yeah, I guess, never mind. But, like, let's see. Is there any attention on you? Just ball? So, just ball's going to be able to shoot you. If you stand still, he's going to hit, sure, some more shots. But you will hit significantly more shots on that Ana who is midair. So, again, try to track how much attention is on you and whether you need to stand still or strafe. Let's see. What's this guy doing? This Reaper is a beast, bro. Holy shit. Fuck. Anyway.
Back into the mix.
Looks like there's gonna be one more fight. Yep. Good damage there. Jump over to the helix. Awesome.
Thank you kindly.
I am under attack.
So, if you see a Nano Reaper, that's probably an ult tracking issue. I don't know if you knew I had ultimate or not. If you knew I did, wait till I start my ultimate to stun me. Because then I have no Wraith Form, and then I have no ultimate. Like, I'm going to be fucked. That's kind of just I would chalk that one up to ult track. It looks like that's it. Alright, so I want to go back to when I'm playing McCree. So, I do a lot of goofy shit. Let me try to explain to you why I'm moving, why I'm not. Here, I'm trying to get back to cover. Like you see, I'm trying to retreat here. I end up dying here, sadly. I forgot what kills me. I think Hanzo and McCree hit a shot at the same time. Oh, so this is just dumb of me. This is me doing what you've been doing. Pushing in front of my tanks. Granted, we don't have a shield. But I shouldn't be pushing in front of my tanks like that. If I know we don't have a shield, I need to play around that fact. Anyway.
Might be on tilt. Might be, I don't care.
So I want to see if I can give you a good example of when I can tell there's not a lot of attention on me and I stand still. Again, another dumb dead eye by me. Damn, I play like shit this game. Hold on.
Just what the doctor ordered.
So like right here, you see, I'm just really quick. These few shots in the Zen. I know the only person I have LOS of is the Zen. She's not looking at me, so he's not shooting at me. I'm just gonna stand still, line up my shots, and hit him. What, 3 out of 4 times? 4 out of 5 times? Pretty effective. Pretty good stats there. Again, here. I'm in a bubble. I'm shielded from a lot of damage. I'm standing still, lining up my shots in the zone. Here, Sigma's looking at me, so I'm actively strafing him. And then go back to cover. So you gotta kind of track who has the attention on you, who doesn't. Anyway, It's been 20 minutes. Let me just talk about the three big things. Number one, I'm McCree. Be more stingy with your left click and with your, what's it called? And with flashbang. It's kind of two tips of one. But again, being really stingy with flashbang is going to make you much more or much less susceptible to dives. And that's good for, a multitude of reasons. And what's the other one? What was I going to say? Be more stingy with your left clicks because you're forcing max fire rate and it's fucking up your aim a lot. I suffer from it too sometimes, but that's my aim is just in general really bad. And you probably have better aim than me, honestly. But still just be more stingy with your left clicks. What else? Number two is play around your tanks more, whether that's positioning near them or just helping them with their goal, who they're fighting. Because there's a lot of times where your team will be fighting people isolated, maybe a 6v3, or not 6v3, like a 3v2, for example. And you could just go and influence and make it a 4v2, make that like a massive difference. But instead you go do something else that's completely unrelated from your team, and then your team ends up losing that because, we're mechanically better players. So try to help your team in those like overwhelming team scenarios. Try to like make it a 4v2 in your favor. And last thing, well, can't really think of another thing. What was I focusing on throughout the VoD review? I guess positioning is the third one, but that kind of ties into number two, like help your tank's goal. You want to kind of be doing what they're doing, playing with them, turning around, checking, making sure they're with you. Don't push up till they're there with you to take attention. Shit like that. So I hope this helped. Let's see, I'm gonna be versing you today in probably around 5 hours. I'm probably not gonna bother you again anytime soon. But I hope this helps. I hope you take these tips into account for today's scrim session. And with all that being said, I'm gonna head out now. Peace out, bye. Peace out, y'all. Bye.